Yesterday's rain definitely put us behind schedule. Josh and I have a date in a couple of hours with the concrete truck, so we're just keeping our heads down, grinding, and trying to get all of these forms finished up before the concrete truck arrives. We need to get the underside of the house closed in ASAP, so we're basically doing whatever we have to in order to get this project done. And I will be really happy when this project is over and I am no longer full body sore at the end of the day. The trick is gonna be moving him to where the hens can't find him. Otherwise they're gonna have breakfast. Josh is going hole by hole, blowing out all the areas that he drilled into the concrete columns, filling them with epoxy, and then hitting in the rebar. I'm chasing behind him, securing all the rebar bits together with tie wire, and then he's gonna go back through and dig everything out while I start attaching the vertical pieces. We're in a race against the clock right now because the concrete truck is going to be here in a few hours and we obviously need to finish up the forms and be completely prepared for them when they arrive. This is oddly reminiscent of when we originally poured the concrete foundation for this house, where we were also in a race against the clock and battling the weather. But luckily today the weather has changed yet again and it's gonna be all sun today. Ah! Josh, he's here.
All right, let's go.
I had a dream today. Yes, I had a dream. You were there. I had
Yeah, a little more.
You can take, I will wait. Rise and breeze the clouds, and you're mine.
Good, so no blowouts in the form at all. So we actually put a lot of dirt in there at the bottom and shored up with some boards in there to hold it all up, and nothing blew out, so we're good to go.
I had a dream today. Yes, I had a dream. I called out a name to find you calling back to me.
Work it in, like that. Work it in, good, good. Done. There you go. Okay, enough, guy.
Alright, wash your hands.
Let's go, let's go.
Only so long, there's only so much it can take, but I will wait. The horizon brings the clouds, and you're my rain. Yahweh.
They've been hiding a stash of eggs.
I know.
Today we need to get the south and the east side formed up so that we can do our next concrete pour. Once all of the footers are poured, we can go back in, build the walls up, and then attach the stone and call this project a wrap. It's not quite as easy as that, but we'll get it done.
Loading now, so okay, so maybe an hour out then.
So we are fully on time today.
Yes.
Actually, we're ahead of time.
Yep.
We have enough time to go in and cook a little bit.
I'm starving.
Yes. So all of the forms are up. We decided not to pour the very first one where the septic line comes down at, and that's just because once we went back and measured, we hadn't dug deep enough.
Yep.
So we're gonna pour that one when we pour the rest of them.
Yes. So we got one more pour left for the footers themselves.
Yes, and then we'll start doing the walls.
Concrete walls.
Yep. But for
Fun,
now,
fun.
we're gonna eat.
I'm hungry.
Oh, raisins. I'm hungry.
I'm not a raisin person. I'm more of a biscuits and gravy person.
Okay.
Look at the backside of you, sorry you.
So we have a little bit of an issue. We were completely on time today and concrete was supposed to be delivered. Josh gave them a call to make sure that everything was good and they were on time. And they told us that they were loading up. However, it has been 2 hours now since...
It's 6 minutes until 2 hours.
Okay, 6 minutes until 2 hours from the time that they would have loaded up and then should have gotten here. It's actually an hour past the time that they were due to be here, and there's no sign of them. We've been waiting at the end of our driveway
For an hour now.
for an hour now to make sure that they find our place okay and get up there.
Yeah, so when they get here, he's gonna have a ticket, and what time it got loaded up, and if it's at or past the 2 hour mark,
It's no good because apparently the concrete, once it is in the truck, is only good for 2 hours. However, you've been on jobs.
Yeah, a lot of jobs that will spec 45 minutes. And if it's over 45 minutes, they'll tell the truck driver to pack it up, take it out of here. No good, because it doesn't meet the spec. It's supposed to be there earlier and on time. So
We'll have to check the ticket, I guess, but why? Why? Last time it was the rain. This time we were, on it. Everything was fine. Weather was great.
it's always something. That's how it works. When you have plan A, plan B. And plan B is send them packing. So I looked at the ticket. We have about a half hour left since we left the plant to be here, so we should be good to go. We're gonna go ahead, vacuum in, and go ahead and pour.
It was a really long day, but we headed into town anyways to celebrate with Carter at his favorite dinner. The next day would be his 11th birthday. Little did I know, he wouldn't be the only one celebrating.
Carter's about to be embarrassed, I'm pretty sure.
As parents, it is our rightful duty to embarrass him occasionally, right?
Yes.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Carter. We love you.
Sorry it took so long.